Hey you guys, it's Ashley. Welcome to the Danger Zone. Oh daddy, who art thou? There's definitely a royal scandal happening. You know, before Prince William and Princess whatever she is, Kate, were married, from before that time when they were dating, Harry became obsessed with Kate. And over time I feel like Kate's absolutely grown fond, very fond of Harry. People want to say they're BFFs. I think their relationship is so much deeper than BFF. You know, let's face it. Anyhow, one of the main royal rules is there is to be no PDA, no public displays of affection. And all the PDA that I've ever seen in a royal family have always been between Kate and Harry. I've only seen William and Kate share a laugh a couple of times. Anyway, to me this is huge, and it speaks volumes. Well, the way she acted at the wedding speaks volumes. She wouldn't even look towards the bride and groom during their ceremony. I mean, why even go if you're not going to pay attention, right? If you're going to read the pamphlet or watch somebody else, why even bother going? It just doesn't... I don't understand why nobody else can see this. Anyhow, I can read people like a book. I can tell you that Kate and Harry have had a relationship far deeper than a friendship or in-law situation for quite some time now. And it became even more evident during the end of that wedding ceremony when the only time she looked up towards the groom and the bride was when the groom looked back at her as he walked his fresh bride, not fresh, but new bride, to the exit door where they were going to make their grand debut on the balcony or whatever they do. Anyhow, or the stoop. So, they locked a gaze and it lasted about a minute and a half. And that's long to stare at somebody. I mean, it just makes sense what I'm about to tell you. So this last child, Prince Louis, I never even thought this way until I seen this child. And now everything is coming together like a perfectly fit puzzle. Well, when she released the pictures of Prince Louis, his skin coloring is different than George and Charlotte's. His eye color, and I have 3 children. I know they can all come out looking different. I get that. But there's at least one similarity to my children when they were born, and that was their skin tone. You know? This child's skin tone is so different than his siblings. It's such a beautiful, milky, rosy hue to it. It's gorgeous. His eye color is totally different, and his hair color has a tinge of orange. So you guys, I'm telling you, look at this child, look at his siblings, and look at Harry, and look at William. This is huge, okay? They're going to try to cover this up the best they can. But there was a story that broke towards the end of last week that just put this together for me. It was everything. Okay, they ran a story saying that there was a major difference. A major magazine ran a story saying there was a big difference between Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. And I thought, well, maybe, they see what I've seen in these children. No, their story was just, why does Prince George and Prince Charlotte have handwritten birth certificates? And Prince Louis has a computer-generated birth certificate. And well, it makes sense to me. Prince George and Princess Charlotte, theirs is handwritten because it doesn't need to be changed. You can't alter a handwritten document. Once it's filed, it's done. Well, this poor little Prince Louis was computer-generated for a reason. I think there's a lot of questions in this royal family, and it's caused major problems. It's said that Kate and William have been at odds ever since the Markle and Harry's wedding. Anyway, last week, or this Saturday, after this came out last week about the birth certificates being different, Saturday, the Queen made an unannounced visit to Kate and William's house. Now, everybody knows that the Queen can't even go to the bread store. She can't go feed her ducks or whatever she does without it being in a book somewhere. Well, she can steal sets of children from a picnic she throws. That's different. But even then, it was written down somewhere. But she made an unexpected, unannounced visit to Prince William and Kate's house. And nobody can figure out why. They're trying to use Louis to visit Louis as an excuse. I believe it's bigger than that. I think it's going to come out. And I think the only way that we'll ever know, because they're not going to say, hey, we've got this problem in our family. They're not going to do that. That makes them look too Maury Povich. They're already kind of looking Jerry Springer during the wedding and the things that led up to the wedding. That kind of looked a bit trashy. But I think this would be the cherry on the garbage can, and she's not willing to let that out. The Queen's not going to let that happen. So anyway, that being said, I believe in about three. Oh, and there's a picture of that man. I don't believe that rumor, by the way. I believe that Prince Charles is definitely Harry's father. Since we're talking about dads and daddies and who's your daddy. Anyhow, I see too much of Harry and Charles, and I just don't think that man is at all that boy's father. But I do believe in my heart that this child, Louis, belongs to Harry, and I think the only way we're going to tell is in a couple of more years when the child gets old enough to really grow into his features. Maybe I'll be proven wrong, but I just don't think I will be. We'll be able to see who this child really belongs to, and William, he does not. I'm sorry, it just doesn't make sense. But, if he was Williams, he too would have a hand-signed, a handwritten birth certificate. It's a legal document, not computer-generated. That's huge, you guys. Anyhow, think about it. I don't know. You guys, take care, be blessed, and have a great day.